the channel. This is the first vlog of 2024. Wow, I feel like it's been so long since I've sat down and done a vlog with you guys, because I've just been focusing on making sure that there's like other content on the channel. I think the new year is starting off pretty well for me. I've been doing a lot of reflecting. And if you watch the lessons in 2023 and changes I'm making in 2024 video, you know that I've been like deep diving really into like the To Be Magnetic program and kind of podcasts and stuff. And so, I've just been thinking a lot about my ins and outs for the year. Like, I haven't really set resolutions because I don't do that. But this year I'm just really making sure that I'm focusing on like, just my ins and outs and like the things that are really in for me. And I'm feeling good about it. It's been thus far like a great start to the new year. What I'm really focusing on is like aligned opportunities. So God knows what I want to make. God knows where I can go. And in that, I'm just praying that I'm prepared for when the opportunity arises. When the opportunity presents itself, then I'm going to be ready. I think when we're so focused on numbers and metrics and stuff like that, we get away from the point. We can get caught up in what that looks like, and then it's like you might be out here saying yes to all kinds of stuff that you don't need to be saying yes to because, oh well, but that's the goal though. This year for me is, while it's not like a milestone birthday per se, it's an important birthday because it's the last year of my 30s, and that is crazy, right? It's so crazy to know that I am gonna be 39 years old. And this was it was a decade, honey. Let me tell you, it was just so much happened. You know what I mean? Like, I had my second child, I bought a house, you know what I mean? Like, I had TV shows, then didn't have TV shows. So it just has been such a dynamic time, like just a dynamic decade. And I just think it's amazing what can be accomplished in 10 years. And so looking, at it right now, looking back, I'm just like, wow, I don't think I could have told me that I was going to be doing all that stuff when I turned 30. But in addition to all those things that were done and kind of accomplished, I also just like grew so much. I became a different person. I'm not the same person I was when I turned 30. You know what I mean? That jump from 29 to 30 is, you can feel like this overwhelming sense of, oh my God, I'm really an adult. But the jump that I'm starting to feel that will be from like 39 to 40 is just a peace. Like, I feel settled, and I want to feel settled in myself. That's the thing that your 30s are for. Your 30s are for growing. They are for figuring it out. They are for unearthing some things within you. They are for finally kind of like watching the seeds that you've been planting start to bloom. It is such an important decade to me. And obviously, I've only lived 3 at this point, but it's been the most pivotal, I think, for me, because it's the one I can remember everything for. It's the one where I was making decisions for myself, truly about, me, what I thought was the best thing for me. And so I just think that it's like, it's just a really powerful time. So as, the weeks go by, counting down to my birthday, my birthday's in February, and it's just like, I'm looking forward to it. I'm like, it's the 30 finale and I'm excited. So I just feel like this year just holds a lot of, just a lot more growth for me, a lot more like things that I'm going to discover about myself. And I'm excited, about it. I'm like looking forward to it. I'm actually preparing myself right now to get ready to go out with my best friend. Y'all know Jazz, best friend of the show. So she was like, girl, I'm feeling fine today. We got to go outside. So I said, okay, let's do it. So I just finished making dinner for the family. You know, try to be a responsible mom. Okay? Like, I'm going out, but here, I'll make sure y'all eat before I go, okay? So, just trying to get my hair laid because I went to the gym. Now I know it looks like James Brown curls by the hair right now, but I'm going to put on a scarf, so they're going to lay down. So, don't do me, okay? One of the things on my 40 before 40 list is to have like a signature hairstyle. And for a while, I really thought it was going to be like my short blondes kind of, you know, like ball fade kind of cut or waves or whatever, like, you know. But then I just felt like everybody is blonde. And I get it, it's cute, so that's why everybody want to be blonde, but I also don't want to look like everybody. So while I love y'all, I'm going to let y'all have that. And I was like, I'm just going to do this. I definitely know that whatever my signature is going to be, it's definitely going to be more than likely like short hair. Because short hair is just my thing. And it's funny because I had long hair for so long. When I did finally cut my hair, everybody was like, oh my God, it's so crazy to see you with no hair. And now when I have braids, everybody was like, what? You with hair? What is that? The thing about, you know, when you have short hair is, first of all, while it is like instant chic, it also has to be done. You know what I'm saying? Like so regularly. And especially if you have hair that grows very fast like I do, baby, this thing is like a chia pet. Okay. Okay. So we got that going. Now I'm just going, I could put a little hairspray or something. But I'm gonna just, okay, let me put my little scarf on and then we're gonna do some makeup because it's giving. Okay, so for Christmas, my best friends and I did like a gift exchange, but we did a Sephora only gift exchange. So I got the Bobbi Brown like magic balm, or face base rather. I don't know why I said magic balm. Oh, Lord help me. So I got the face base and I have been wanting that for so long. I feel like I have been struggling with trying to find a good primer. I don't know, all the other primers, and I've like tried a lot of them. I just didn't like how they made my skin feel and how they kind of like made my makeup look. So I asked for this and I love the texture. Like, it's because it has vitamins, but it's basically like a primer and a moisturizer, but it's so good because, you know, you're not just like adding stickiness to your face. Y'all know I only really use concealer to do my base, and because I'm winter white right now, I'm using my Rare Beauty instead of my Amicole. So, and then I'm not gonna put any makeup basically on my forehead since my bangs are gonna pretty much be over my face. There's no sense in doing that. Watching that documentary, and I was already like, when I saw your thing, I was like, oh my gosh, we're all on the same side, which makes me feel better because then I won't be as tempted to eat meat. Oh, hey, y'all.
Hey.
Let me get some light.
It's no light. Let me get in the light.
Right,
yes. Let me find my light.
You look good, though. So, we back, y'all. I told you I was getting ready earlier. We made it to Jazz, best friend of the show.
Hi.
We are at Soho House, what we like to call the nigga back cave. You know, it's like where all the black people in LA go. But there are 3 Soho houses in LA.
Yeah.
But all the black people go to the one downtown LA.
Yeah. And downtown LA definitely feels like Gotham. So it's like...
Sometimes I'll be like, no thanks.
I was like, that case.
Girl, it's, yeah.
It gives that.
It gives that. It definitely.
It's a great night, though.
It is.
So far.
We look good. So there's that.
Good, so.
You know, y'all see the hair came together. Okay, catch that.
Stand
on that. That's the business I'm standing on. Okay, that I look
stand on
good.
These cheekbones.
Maniac. I cannot. We had to throw on the fur because it's cold. And let me say this.
Yeah.
So I had posted this picture yesterday of me going out to dinner on Instagram. You would have never thought that a nipple would be so controversial.
What?
Like, people
are
are like, you're cold. Someone's cold.
Why would they
and I'm
say
like,
that? Like, that's so old. Like, we have not grown beyond this, and you like feel the need to say
that.
That's interesting. I feel like that should be a study,
right?
Like, why are people so obsessed with nipples?
And why is it a big deal? Because everybody has them.
Exactly.
Like, and if you see that I'm cold, you're right. It was 38 degrees outside.
Right.
Like,
or I'm giving nipple.
Giving nipple. I do wear coats. I just. You know, the coat wasn't a part of the look. It wasn't a part.
The look was cute.
Thank you. You know, I love when you have a look in your head and then it comes together.
Yeah.
That's like the best feeling.
Yeah. It's important to take documents of those moments. I had that thought the other day, and I was just like, I look the fuck good today, and I feel good today, and I was like, I'm gonna start taking more like photos of those moments so I can remember like why did I feel good that day? What do I like about my makeup or my hair that makes me feel like I look pretty? Like, you know, so that way, because we're like never really allowed to be like, I felt pretty today.
Yeah,
like, I look good.
Yeah. No, it's so true. See, Jasmine is a style professor, so she is a fashion professor.
Okay.
But I think that that's so true, and it's how I was able to really like develop my own personal style.
Yeah.
And I asked myself kind of like these same 3 questions is like, what do I feel the most beautiful in? What is the thing that people always give me the most compliments in? And what is the like thing that I love the most, regardless of like what it is.
You just love it.
Yeah, I just love it. Right?
It just makes me happy.
Exactly.
It brings me joy.
And I think that that's like a great way to kind of siphon down, you know, clothes and get to what you actually like. But that's why I was like, I'm just about to take pictures. And I almost didn't post that picture because the light was so bad. But I was like, whatever.
It was a different, it was a different kind of photo that you posted. But I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good.
I appreciate that.
Yes.
Okay.
The outfit was good and the lighting was weird, but it's still kind of, and then it was like art. You need to frame that photo. Actually, to me, it's art.
To me, it was art. Like, you know, I'm sure you're not trying to be malicious by any means, but it was just like, you know, it's not necessary. Yeah. Like, first of all, don't police my body.
That's what it is.
Like, the first part is don't police my body.
And you haven't learned that yet, to where you can't help yourself, and they're still gonna say something anyway. Like, that's weird.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing.
Yeah.
Here I am. I covered them up today.
But Kim can make her nipples broad. And don't nobody say shit. I got it. I got it.
You know, somebody asked me the other day, like, we were talking about television, and they were saying, what do you think that we've gotten to the point of like the era of reality TV being over? And I said, I wish we did. I really do. But I think that it's transitioning, because technically, like, YouTube is reality TV. Yeah. I definitely think like YouTube is the new reality TV. What I think has almost kind of died out is celebrity. You know, in a different way. That, think about, like, we don't experience, I think, like, celebrities in the way that we experienced them when we were young, because there's no more distance because of the internet.
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
Like, it used to be that celebritydom, you know, or celebrity was just far away from you. It didn't feel attainable. Now everybody can be a celebrity, right? Technically, you know, it certainly doesn't exist in the way that it used to.
Yeah.
And so I think that happened with the advent, one, of reality TV, but then certainly with the advent of the internet. You know, because now, like, even celebrities are taking down that sort of cloak to what kept them at bay from people.
Yeah.
You know, you didn't.
Yeah, I think the definition of celebrity has changed a lot, and then like how people interact with their celebrity too. Even from like the celebrities that we, you know, the celebrity culture that we grew up with, I think is different. Now it's like, okay, I want you to know more about me. I'm not going to be so private. I'm not going to be, you
because
know.
they want to look like real people.
Yeah.
Where it's like, you are a real person. You know what I mean? You're just, your life is just different. But I think that was okay. Almost. You know what I mean? Because I think it was like a different,
like old celebrity culture was okay.
I think just because it gave this almost respect for the craft. Like, if you were a celebrity because you're an artist, right? You're an actress, you're an actor. We respect the craft. Now it's kind of like, I certainly think that there are like always tiers of fame.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
know, like, some people are
that's
definitely
always
more
gonna,
famous than others.
Yeah, and then also depending on the industry.
Exactly. Like, you know, you might be notable in publishing, but you may not be recognized when you go outside. You know, and I think that's okay. I would rather be notable.
That kind,
like, I want to be that kind of, like, you know, celebrity where people who know.
I want to be known in my industry, in my field,
yes.
and be like,
I want to
move around how I want to.
I want to be in a place where, like, I don't have to introduce myself to people, like, they know who I am. But I want to go to Target. Like, I don't want my kids to be uncomfortable when I go outside. You know what I mean? Like, I was at a coffee shop one time and Malcolm Gladwell sat next to me, and remember, I was like,
I remember you telling me this,
girl. But you know, the average person may be like, who is this?
Right.
You know, man. But I was like, y'all, it's my
friend.
I was like, oh my God. And then he asked me to watch his laptop. And I was like, I could be watching the next, like, you know, life-changing book. I was just like, of course, I'll watch it. No problem, sir. I got you. Like, I just was, you know, and that's a notable person.
And then too, then it's like the pressure you get, like, if you're a celebrity from like a social media celebrity, then it's like the pressure that you have to put out all of your outputs, your outcomes, your jobs, your gigs that you get, and then also trying to maintain that celebrity, right? Because then now that's how you get paid.
Let's say you are an actor or an actress who makes like one blockbuster movie. Will Smith don't make a movie every year. He's a celebrity, right? But he's made enough movies and done enough things that you know who he is. So you don't have to necessarily be working constantly, because your craft is such that you make a statement and then you can go on. And that's what, like, we were talking about before with creativity and working in this kind of business, and the way that output is seen now. People think that they constantly have to be putting out. And so you do feel like, I'm not doing anything. That's why I have felt like that. Like, I'm not even doing nothing with my life. But it's like, am I not doing nothing with my life? Or are we building up projects? You know what I mean? Like, but I think that that's what kind of this situation has made it, is so that people are trying to be famous, and then they feel like if they do one thing, they have to keep going, because otherwise they'll be forgotten. You know what I mean? Because there's so much happening. So thanks for coming to our celebrity TED Talk. We gonna holla. Bye. Morning, y'all. Welcome back to this vlog. I literally was like, oh, I'm gonna vlog this week, and then Sunday was with the family, didn't take my camera. Yesterday, Martin Luther King holiday, I was down and out on the couch all day, so I can't promise too much, but we got up to go to class this morning as usual, so I'm getting ready to go to spin, and then I'm gonna do this like writing workshop today that's for perfectionism and like getting through your perfectionism over writing, which is something that's really important, especially if you want to write for a living. You can't be like stuck in your perfectionism. So I'm gonna do that after class, and then I need to go pick up some things today, and then also cookie sales start for my youngest daughter. She's a Girl Scout, so I need to make like a little graphic to share with that so people can buy cookies from her, because she needs to sell 50 boxes of cookies. Like, okay, so let's go inside, get into the gym, get our spin on.
All right, we got about 6 minutes on the countdown, you guys. If you're on those bikes, start moving those feet, warming up those bodies. If anyone needs help with bikes,
Done with that workout. That was hair's crazy. But hey y'all. So post gym, I like to spray myself with the this thermal water. Whew. It just feels nice. Oh my goodness, so funny. So I met somebody in my gym at my class who works with influencers, right? So she works with LTK. That was really cool. You know, oftentimes like as an influencer, content creator, whatever you want to call yourself, I prefer cultural tastemaker, storyteller, y'all know that. But she essentially was like, I was filming kind of in the locker room before anybody came in, and you know, when people started walking in, of course I turned my camera off with my phone because I didn't take my camera in there. And she was like, I said, I don't want to put anybody in that doesn't want to be. She's like, oh my god, I totally understand. Are you vlogging? I was like, yeah. And then she says, I work with influencers all the time, so I totally understand. It's just nice when you know, meet people who understand the business. She was like, yeah, I definitely get it. Like, do it. There's big money in that. Make your money. And I'm like, I love that. That was very encouraging, because so often I think that when you do this work, you feel embarrassed. You know, sometimes like trying to film on your own or just trying to film things because people are like, why are you filming that? But the people that get it. The girls who know. So yeah, we just finished that spin class. That felt good. It was nice. I definitely have terrible cramps, so I do want to lay down, but I'm like, it's okay, Les, you can make it today. So some of my friends and I have like a accountability group that we do, so that we share our workouts with each other every day. So shout out to the Monstars. See, this is why I had braids, because the one thing I can say, I love working out, but my hair is sweated out, and then I'm gonna have to like re-flat iron it, and I'm about to get on camera. Yeah, Lord have mercy. Okay, I'm trying to time how this is gonna work. I'm gonna get home in 15 minutes. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to take a shower. I gotta take a shower, so I might have to just be a little tardy, but amen. All right, I'll see y'all when we sit at the desk. Another day of the week in the hot life. Today is Wednesday. Child, I was trying to remember. I am off to spin. I didn't feel like going this morning. I'm a little tired. I just want to kind of lay down. But, you know, alas. I also need to cut this tag off of my back, because every time I wear this bra, somebody's like, your tag's sticking out. I'm like, I know, I need to cut it. Yeah, I just feel a little like slow this morning. I'm a little tired. I think I haven't been maybe sleeping the past just couple of nights. I don't know. Weird. But I had started like taking magnesium to help me sleep, because I'm one of those people where I like get up multiple times in the night. It's like I have a hard time just sleeping through the night. I'm an infant. And so I had started taking magnesium, and then for a couple of days I was like, I had forgotten to take it. So I don't know, it just feels a little wonky, but yeah. So I'm getting ready to go to spin. I'm doing a new spin teacher today. So this will be interesting. She's actually, the first time I guess spun with her was when she was on the platform with my instructor. But today I decided, oh, let me take a class with somebody else. You know, I'm one of those people where if I find somebody that I really like, I'm just gonna stick with them. So I found this spin instructor, and now I'm just like, yeah, that's her. That's who I spin with, and that's it. But alas, I'm like, I guess we should do somebody different. She also started teaching another class at my gym, which I'm excited to take. If you've ever done like Orange Theory or other circuit training, like maybe Barry's, my gym also offers that. And so she started teaching it, which is exciting because I wanted to take it. And I've taken the class like with a few other instructors. So I'm looking forward to taking it with her too. But I done piled up all the classes. So I haven't been going to the gym and doing like my own workouts lately. I've just basically been doing classes, which is cool because I don't know, I just haven't been wanting to think about it. So yeah, so I'm doing spin, and then tomorrow I'm doing like a CS4, which is a class I was telling y'all about. And then Friday I always do Pilates to kind of stretch out my body from the week. And then Saturday morning I do another spin, and Sunday we rest. But yeah, so that's where I'm at now. Today I need to get some writing done again. I'm going to be very diligent about my writing this year because I started reading the 12-week year, which very good. I feel like I love when things come into your life when they're supposed to. So my word of the year is breakthrough, and literally only 5 chapters into that book, I've already seen that word 7 times, which just lets me know that this was that moment for me to read it. So the goal is in my first 12-week year to finish my feature script. And I ran into a friend last week or the other day who works at a production company, and she was like, we need to meet because I'm looking for talent. So, you know, things just aligned. And what are we on this year? Alignment over achievement. So that's exciting. Yeah. So let me go downstairs, give me a little nosh, and then we can get ready to go. I didn't do my morning pages, and I think it might be a little too late now. I gotta take the big one to school. Maybe I'll just take them with me and do them in the car while I wait for my class to start, because I'm gonna have a few minutes and it is cold outside. Look like it's about to rain. First of all, today let's talk about how I got on 75 different pieces. I got on Old Navy, Savage, Fenty, and Nike. It's a lot. But Fenty didn't have any jackets that I saw, so I'm like, I need y'all to have a jacket. And then let me tell you how I had never bought Savage before, but I was like, let me try it, you know, because you can get like sets for $29 if you're extra VIP, and then, you know, you could cancel the membership if it's not for you. I think the clothes are cute, but they're a little too sexy for me. I just felt like the girls was out, but you know, it's a challenge. I'm like working on accepting the sexiness. So that was interesting, but you know, they're cool overall. I don't know. The sizing is a little interesting because there's one outfit I had to send back. It's a size 12, 14, but it was still too small. So it's like a size large, but then this is like a 12, 14 and fits, you know, like pretty exact. So we'll see. Yeah. All right. I'll see you in a few. I told y'all I was with a new instructor this time. She was different. She wasn't as like hype as my normal instructor. But I have a call at 11 o'clock because One thing I did last year was make sure that I set up my calls for the new year early on so I could be on people's calendars. Because remember, alignment, daily deposits, we're doing it. Let's take a shower. Okay, I'm about to do my quick skincare. Oh, also, if you go to the gym and you don't want to like be looking crazy after, I've been using this Amika little dry shampoo. It's just like helpful to lay your hair back down. So I'm gonna do my morning skincare routine, and I start off with this like gentle cleanser. But I love La Roche-Posay. The products are so good, and it's like one of my favorite drugstore brands. And I use my disposable like one-use towelette because I really did find that using this feels great and much better like for my face rather than using a face towel to dry it every day, because it's like you might think you've gotten off all the dirt, but maybe not. And then I'm gonna use my Glow recipe, which y'all know is my favorite. These niacinamide drops, they really do make the face glow. Ordinary like peptide lash and brow serum. So I just kind of like bring it to my brows. I've never had super like bushy brows, and I'm just trying to see if this can make them a little bit more full so that when I get them done, the shape is like really definitive. My lashes are not really like short, but I do feel like I've noticed that working. The other day I put on some mascara and I was like, oh wow. So I also have the Glow recipe vitamin C that I'm gonna put on. This just, when you're doing like no makeup, I want my skin to just feel so soft and, supple. And especially, when you sweating every day, like really intensely working out, I just want to make sure that my skin is getting treated well. And I always bring it down into my neck. Don't forget the décolletage, as they say. I'm on the last of my Dew moisturizer, so y'all see it's coming to the end. I'm trying to turn the little key, get the last little drops out of here. This was actually really good. I will say that this is not super like thick and moisturizing all the time, with the air being so dry and like cold. I don't feel like it's, as hydrating as it like can be. I think it's perfect for like summer. I think on its own in like summer and warmer weather is great. But for this dry weather, I also put on the Weleda Skin Food. And this, you want to talk about an excellent product. This is just the French. They've done it again. Okay. Skin moisturizer, always mixing a lotion and an oil. Y'all know Kiehl's is my favorite. So let me okay. Yeah, so basically had to come to the library to pick up some books for the girls, which is cool. We tried to come over the weekend, but they were closed because of the holiday. And so, doing that, and then we're gonna go get some lunch. So I don't know if y'all watched You Are What You Eat on Netflix, but let me tell you, after watching that documentary, I was already thinking to myself, like, I really want to start leaning more toward plant-based eating. And after watching that documentary, y'all, we have got to stop eating so much meat. I mean, and it's all about like being socialized, right? And culture has told us that meat is the thing we have to have. So that was an excellent documentary, but nonetheless, it's like changing my perspective even more to something that I was already leaning toward. So we're getting ready to go out to lunch at this vegan eatery, actually. And it's so funny that my husband wanted to go eat there because my best friend sent it to me, our little group chat, and was like, we should go eat here, since we're all kind of like thinking about moving more toward like plant-based, you know, vegan, vegetarian eating. But yeah, you know, and as a cook, like, I love meat. And I'm really more like, I like red meat more than I like chicken and things like that. Like, I prefer, like, I could have a steak all the time. If it was like environmentally sustainable and good for your body, I would eat it. I also love fish, right? So I am definitely one of those people that like enjoys beef and enjoys like seafood a lot. But just knowing how like bad it is for the environment, how it isn't really that great for our bodies, it's just, you know, it just makes you think about how we've been socialized and how culture has made us think that our diets have to include these things to be healthy. So yeah, you know, if you haven't checked it out, you should check it out, because it's something really to think about. It just makes you think about like perceived value and inherent value and all of those things, which can be applicable to so many different things, but food is something I really know that we should all think about more seriously. So nonetheless, I'm excited to try this little place out, you know, see how it tastes. I will definitely bring y'all along. But also, I did this workshop this morning, and it was so good because I'm a writer, you know, and when you're writing, you can get so caught up in your brain trying to figure out like, what's the idea? How do I get it out? Is it good enough? And this workshop was hosted by a writer and an author, and it literally was called the half-ass writer's workshop, because it's essentially telling you like, your ideas, your writing doesn't have to be perfect, one, to be enjoyed, and two, to be sold. And y'all, that is something that for the past probably like 2 years I have been stuck in. And so in 2024, with our word of the year being breakthrough, I was like, I'm gonna do this workshop. And my other one of my fellow board members of Loud Community, she sent it to me, and she was like, I was just thinking about you with this, you have to do this. And I'm so glad she sent it. So I did it, and it felt really good. And so I already am like working on getting a pitch out today, which is so dope. Y'all about to slide because we're moving, we're on the move. So yes, this is me telling you like, don't be afraid to do things you may not normally do this year, because we leveling up. So yeah, okay, time to go eat lunch, and I'll see y'all. Okay, y'all, this is my plate. I got the grains and gains salad, and then Jordan got this wet burrito. It's a little too light, sorry.
It's good.
Fix my lighting. It's tasty. So this is my salad. It looks pretty good. So it has walnuts or rice. Oops, I'm losing lettuce. Red leaf, cucumber, avocado, all the things. So let's see how it tastes.
Do I use this?
Go ahead. I'll bring you my chips and but yeah, that's good. You might have needed a bigger one. Good. We also got chips and guac. You can never have enough chips and guac. Honey. Tasty.
Delicious.
Chips are fresh.
Prefer.
Squeeze a little lime on your chip. It'll take it up a notch. That place y'all saw me at was so good. I loved every single thing that I got. Literally delicious. But I also had to pick up a Zara order, so I figured I'd just open it on camera with y'all. So I basically just bought things for the girls. My middle daughter, I had to like clean out all her drawers. She's had a like super growth spurt. So I needed to like just buy her a bunch of stuff, and I need to do the baby's things too. So I preemptively bought her some things. But let's go through what I got because I think it's cute. Oh, okay. So one thing that I got Clark, which is my middle daughter, is a coat, because I was like, she needs like a cute jacket. She has a bomber, and then like, you know, she has her little school coat. But when we go out on the weekend, I'm like, she needs to be warm, and that coat she be wearing to school, child, you would think she's actually rolling on the ground in the coat, which she might be. But I bought this little sweatshirt for my little one, for the baby. Now, it's so cute. I also am a millennial, so I cannot let go of Care Bears. Anytime I see something with Care Bears on it, I'm like, oh, the 80s baby in me loves it. And I think this is just, she loves a sweatshirt. And she also thinks the Care Bears are cute. So I thought that could be cute for her. So I have a big thing about like people dressing their children like little adults. I understand why people think it's cute, right? Because obviously sometimes when you see kids do things that adults would do, it's like, oh, that's precious. But I also think at the same time, we've gotten away from dressing children like children, and we are really taking away adolescence from young people. You have 10-year-olds shopping at Sephora. That's crazy to me. Like, your child does not need skincare at Sephora. I don't care if you can afford it. Like, their skin is already supple. There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing going on. And you adding all this skincare to a little kid's like routine is unnecessary. You know, like, we are taking away the opportunity for kids to be children and just to like have a teenage experience. Y'all, we were not at Sephora at no 12, 13, 14. One, because it didn't exist. But two, like, what happened to using Clean and Clear? Noxzema. You know what I mean? Like, using Maybelline and Wet n Wild. It's like, learn how to do makeup, understand your skin, stuff like that, before you move up to spending, you know, $30, $40, $50 on products. I don't like that. But there's a happy medium. So that's why I buy kids the kind of clothes I bought. And then I got this dress for the little one too, which, you know, again, you see, like, it's cute, it's chic, but it's just a dress. It's just black. It's got pockets, a little ribs top, but it's something that I know, you know, she can wear with sneakers, she can wear with tennis shoes. So hopefully she likes that. And then I got this little tank or turtleneck for my for the middle one. I love a good stripe. I think stripes are so cute. And then I got a couple t-shirts. Like, this little shirt to me is cute. You know, just little faces on it. I think they're colors, but the colors are not overwhelming. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, but it's unicorns. It's a fun little font. She gonna love this little shirt. So, you know, something she could put on with her little jeans and shorts. And I thought this little shirt was cute too. You know what I mean? Another like little black and white piece that they can throw on. So hopefully she likes this little stuff. She's also very picky. So sometimes I just don't know. But I got her these little corduroy pants, which I thought, aren't these cute? And like, look at that. You know what I mean? Just her little corduroys and this shirt and this little jacket. I don't know. So cute. So got them. I have 2 more boxes that are coming. They weren't in the store yet. So I'm just waiting on those to be shipped. But I think the little pieces are cute. I really didn't see too many things that I wanted, you know, which is good. But I'm trying to be mindful of what I'm buying, so, you know, I'm not going crazy. And with that, I'm gonna go sit back down on my computer because I need to write my 200 words for that workshop. I have a couple pictures I want to send out, and I'm gonna go park my buns, and I'll holler at y'all later. gonna try this butter. I'm also, y'all, gonna try to make this like healthy-esque banana pudding. So I'm gonna use these high key wafers instead of the old faithful. But it's time for blackness. They're moving all the black things to the front of the store. So this is my favorite section in the grocery store, and look, we found Michael's little sea moss drink, so I'm gonna taste it. There's pomegranate and pure. I'll take moss in pure and pomegranate. Jordan, that is. Alright. You got tofu, you got cauliflower, you got sweet potatoes, you got butternut squash. It's high on the protein level, but looks beautiful, smells good.
How did you get so elegant?
Right. I mean,